closed the gap to 81-80. Then what do you feel like was the difference from that point forward?
We had a big turnover there. And that kind of ignited their break. They had a series of them late. And then the process of trying to get the ball out of DeMar's hands, easier said than done. When you do that, obviously you put two on the ball. Vooch is a very skilled big, so his ability to play, score, and or play make out of the pocket is unique. We scrambled around, for most of them, created some misses, but it's just tough to sustain that. Consistently having to get the ball DeMar's hands is tough. He honestly got going early in the second half. Vooch in the first half, obviously it was DeMar in the second. So did a better job in the post with Vucevic, and unfortunately we couldn't get the ball under control with DeMar.
Wes, kind of what specifically wasn't working there on defense? Was it the team defense that was breaking down, or can you kind of take us through that?
Oh, well, we were trying to blitz and just that feel of when to go, how to keep pursuing, when to leave the blitz, the rotation out of it. And it's difficult, like I said, because they're going to make you pay for it. They're accustomed to seeing that, the gravity demands. A lot of teams are trying to get the ball in his hands. And we had a difficult time, sustaining that.
When you see that he's getting hot earlier on in the second quarter, what are you telling guys before you maybe have to go to blitz?
We were trying to blitz earlier, and it wasn't working. I had a hard time doing it. We got better at blitzing, but, like I said, they've seen it time and time again. And even when you have a great situation, the ball finds an open man late in the clock, he hits a three. It's somewhat deflating, but it served its purpose. The purpose being get it out of his hands.
What did you see from Rui tonight?
He was really good. His level of aggression, once again, the quick decisions. I think he's getting better in that area, and just his ability to carve out space, get to paint, finish through contact, and he's not hesitating on his three. So I like the balance of paint, three, live ball attack, all those things.
You mentioned the turnovers. It sounds like sort of the timing of the ones in the second half hurt, but there were quite a few of them in the first half. Just was there any common thread to those?
Well, the one positive with the ones in the first half, they were dead ball. Live ball turnovers, they're tough to recover from. Nothing unique, I just think a little error of spacing, mistiming our cuts. I don't think it's anything dramatic.
You guys, back as big picture wise, like you and the Bulls both started hot, and obviously the season went. I'm just wondering, like, is there anything that you've seen from the Bulls that you kind of want, like, your team to, I guess, like, are there common, like, why were they able to kind of continue their hot start? Obviously, Bill got hurt, but like,
well, I think a big piece of that is on the defensive end. They've been able to maintain that. It's just their level of physicality. They blow through things and they make you work for everything. Even when you're open, you have a split second to make a decision because they're running you down. They're going to continue to play through possession and make you earn it. So I think I give them a lot of credit for that. Offensive side, they've got a very unique player who can get shots at any moment. Tonight they combined for 59 points. Both of them took turns and had a half. But the defensive side, I think, is the biggest difference.
Wes, what adjustments were you guys able to make on the post? You mentioned getting better against Vooch there.
Yeah, in the first half or second?
Second.
It was just more the blitz with DeRozan. We really struggled with it early in the half, and it's tough too because even when they know it's coming, they're going to bait you and move guys around, really make the rotations difficult. So you're still trying to get the ball out of his hands, which we were able to, but you have to live with the result.
Coach, I think that's it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm ready.
Deni, effort obviously looked good. You guys had really good moments throughout the third. What happened in the fourth, do you think?
As I said time and time again, it's gonna tire for me to say that, but we just need to keep our focus. We're doing good stuff throughout the game. We're playing good. We're playing together, and I feel at some point like our couple of offenses we lacking focus, and then we got collapsing. DeMar did a great job today. Shot the ball good. We just needed to adjust better. I think overall our defense was good today. Just those little details, those small ones, you need to stay focused and continue to fight until the end.
What adjustments did you guys make on Vucevic, or was it kind of DeMar just taking over in the second half and then kind of?
It's kind of both. Like they got rolling, but it's just knowing the personnel and don't let them get going from the beginning of the game. So don't let them start like that, because then it's really hard. Like NBA players, especially good ones, really hard to stop them after they heat up. And they were heating up in the beginning of the game, and it's hard to stop them when time comes.
You guys have a number of young players on this team. Just what have you learned defensively just about bringing that consistency? And is there anything that you've seen growth wise in kind of all you guys?
Definitely, the communication is way better. We're playing together on defense, and we're talking. That's the most important. And I feel like we're doing a great job of listening to the personnel, like knowing the tendencies of players, and just have each other's back. That's the big part of defense. And from here we're just like gonna correct the mistakes we've done. We're gonna watch film, and we're gonna get better and better. So.
And there's a lot about your game that's grown this year, but do you think defensively is the biggest jump, or I don't know if you agree with that?
I think overall, I just feel more comfortable on the court. I can show what I can do, and defensively is just always like I'm not going to be perfect defensively. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to stop guys every time. Like those are great NBA players, like Hall of Famers, some of them. I'm going to be there to make their life tough. But sometimes they're gonna hit tough shots. Sometimes they're gonna have good games, and I won't be able to do as much. But I'm taking the challenge every night, and I'm trying to stop the guys and help my team to win. So that's the most important.
Deni, take us through the behind the back pass.
Behind the back pass, I love sharing the ball. Love creating for my teammates, and when I'm going to get more comfortable with time, I think. I'm gonna have more behind the back or flashes, but don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna do it too much. I'm gonna do it like with, good and when there's time to. So.
Is that just instinctual?
What's instinctual?
Like just throwing it behind your back versus
like automatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like it was easy because like this pass was unexpected by the big guy, and it's just going there faster. Not every time, like not all the time it's gonna be flashy, but even when it's flashy, sometimes there's a sense behind it. It's not just like being flashy to be flashy. It's like has sense.
I really said that he was glad he didn't drop it.
I mean, he finished that good, so we're good.
Deni, I know that that behind the back pass was in transition, not a pick and roll. But how comfortable are you running the pick and roll as the ball?
I love it. I think I still have a lot to grow in the pick and roll area. But I feel like it slows down. It becomes easier and easier with time, and hopefully that's part of my game that I can and I will hopefully master with time. And I love just sharing the ball, like reading the screens, reading the defense, and just making plays for others. So I was never shy off the pick and roll. So.
Deni, I gotta ask about the new City Edition uniforms that were announced today. What do you think?
I like pink. I think real man wears pink, and bringing a little spiciness to the Washington Wizards. I feel like it's good, and hopefully we can do great uniforms every year. Basically. No, but I love it. I love the tribute they made. I love the colors. I'm just a little ashamed that they didn't try those on me, but I won't take it personal.
Because you feel like you could pull it off better than Tyler, really?
I mean, I just told Kyle he probably volunteered himself into showing off the new clothes, but they look good with them, and I'm glad to see them in person.
You're gonna have to get pink shoes to complete the outfit.
Pink shoes, we'll need to work on them. Hopefully,
The purple one.
the purple ones don't really match, but I'm gonna find a solution. Don't worry.
Christos.
Hey, Deni, hope you're doing well. At this stage of the season and after that good stretch that you have, the 4-game stretch, do you feel more mature, more?
Fine.
I think Christos is frozen, so let's move on.
Hopefully he's gonna
You
defreeze.
hear me now?
All right, Kira. I'm sorry.
You hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. At this stage of the season, and after a 4-game stretch, really good for you. Do you feel more mature, more efficient as a player?
Definitely. I feel more comfortable. Feel confident. As I said, I just love to see me growing and maturing and getting better every game. So hopefully this will continue until the end of my career. And I'm just learning. And I love playing with my team. I love playing with my teammates. And it's fun out there. We just need to be a little focused. We can win some good games. So.
And with 7 games to go for you, how you approach the final stretch of the season?
I'm always fighting till the end, whether it's the game, whether it's the season, or whatever it takes. Like even if there is no chance, I'm always believing. So that's how I got taught. That's how I got raised, trying to win every game till the end, and like no discounts.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Neil.
Hey, Jenny. For you, when you had DeRozan, in isolation, you had the one possession where, he went at you, you got the block, came back, he tried to bump into you, he ended up going down. I guess how tough was it just to stay vertical? And I guess what is that just like a constant reminder or focus to, obviously if you bring your hands down, officials are going to call that whistle?
DeRozan does a good job of like faking and I know his tendencies. Like I learned players, so I know he's about to fake. I'm not falling for that. I'm putting my hands up. I mean, the call it is what it is. Like I'm not taking it personal, but just staying solid and knowing like learn his game. I feel like I've done a solid job. He played good. He hit some tough shots, but that's part of the game.
Thanks, Deni.
You're welcome.
We'll go to Yaron.
היי דני, מה שלומך? נתחיל עם המסירה מאחורי הגב, באיזה שלב ידעת שאתה הולך על זה?
קיבלתי את הכדור, ראיתי את רועי רץ לידי, אמרתי, אתה יודע מה, אני אוהב לשתף את הכדור, אני אוהב באמת להכניס את החברים שלי בקבוצה למשחק, וזה מה שעשיתי, פשוט הרגשתי ככה.
שאתה יודע שדרו גודן הפרשן קרא לך דני מג'יק אבדיה.
מג'יק הוא צריך להיות טיפה יותר מקורי, כי כבר יש שחקן בליגה שכינויו מג'יק. צריך להמציא איזה משהו חדש, אבל בוא נקווה שזה רק ימשיך ככה. אני נהנה על המגרש, אתה יודע, הייתי יותר נהנה אם היינו מנצחים, אבל בסך הכל כיף לי.
כמה יותר נוח לך עכשיו בפיק אנד רול?
נוח לי מאוד, תמיד היה לי נוח, פשוט לא תמיד היה לי את כמות ההזדמנויות שיש לי עכשיו. אני מרגיש גם שיש הרבה טעויות שאני גם עושה בפיק אנד רול, אבל אני מרגיש שעם הזמן וגם עם יותר חזרות, אני רואה את המשחק יותר טוב, הכל מעט, ואני מאמין שעם הזמן באמת זה ישתפר, ואני אדע גם למסתר את החלק הזה. זה משהו שעוד בתהליכים, אבל אני שמח שיש לי את ההזדמנות באמת ללמוד ולחוות ולעשות גם את הטעויות האלה.
שאלו אותך קודם על ההגנה על דרוזן, אז היה את הגג, ומיד אחרי זה היה את הפוזיישן שעמדת מולו, והוא נפל והם לקחו טיים-אאוט. זה אולי פוזיישן ששנה שעברה שורקים לך פאול?
אפשר להגיד, אני מרגיש יותר כבוד מהשופטים בחלק ההגנתי. על החלק ההתקפי אני לא אדבר, ומאמין עוד פעם שעם הזמן, גם הבגרות וגם השנים שלך בליגה, שופטים באמת יכירו את המשחק שלך יותר, ובאמת יהיו שרקות שישרקו גם למעני, וגם בהגנה וגם בהתקפה.
רוצה לסיים עם ערב קשה נוסף פה בארץ,
נכון.
ראיתי אותך נכנס לאולם, בכוונה היית עם משהו עם מגן דוד, שם היה בתמונה הזו.
אני יכול להגיד לך שלמשחק הבא אני אעלה עם כיתוב על הנעל שלי של עם ישראל חי. הלב שלי עם ישראל, הלב שלי עם ישראל, עצוב לי מאוד לשמוע את מה שקורה. יש דברים שהם יותר גדולים מכדורסל. יותר גדולים מכדורסל, ועם כמה שאני פה, ואתה יודע, אני משחק ומנסה לייצג אותנו, קשה לי. חברים שלי בארץ, המשפחה שלי בארץ, אני רואה חדשות כמעט כל יום, יש לי טלוויזיה ישראלית. ליבי עם המשפחות ועם עם ישראל, ובואו נקווה שזה ייגמר כמה שיותר מהר. לא ניכנס לפוליטיקה יותר מדי, וזהו, אני באמת שולח חיבוק ואהבה, קשה לצפייה.
אמן ואמן. תודה, דני.
כיף.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.